The Secrets of Stonehenge, an unsolved history of paranormal power. Picture yourself standing on a windswept plain in southern England, where massive stones loom against a gray sky, arranged in a circle as old as time itself. These are the silent sentinels of Stonehenge, a prehistoric monument that stood for over 5,000 years, defying explanation. No one knows who built it, how they did it, or why. Was it a temple for ancient rituals, a celestial observatory, or a gateway to the supernatural? This is Stonehenge, an unsolved history that blends true crime intrigue with paranormal whispers, a puzzle that's haunted archaeologists, historians, and dreamers for centuries. Welcome to one of the world's greatest ancient mysteries, a tale that will pull you into a world of druids, stars, and secrets carved in stone. Settle in because we're stepping into the enigma of Stonehenge, where the past speaks in riddles and the supernatural feels closer than ever. This isn't just a story of rocks, it's a journey into the unknown, a true crime-like saga of a lost civilization and the monument they left behind. For every clue we uncover, the mystery deepens, inviting us to question what we know about humanity's past. Was Stonehenge a place of worship, sacrifice, or something beyond our understanding? As we unravel this ancient mystery, I'll guide you through the eerie details of its construction, the theories that swirl around it, and the paranormal legends that keep it alive. So, let's walk the sacred paths of Wiltshire and dive into Stonehenge, a supernatural enigma that stands as a testament to the mysteries of our world. Stonehenge sits on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England, a sprawling chalk landscape dotted with ancient barrows and earthworks. Its iconic stone circle, built between 3000 and 2000 BCE, is a marvel of Neolithic engineering. The monument consists of two main types of stones: sarsens, massive sandstone blocks weighing up to 50 tons, and bluestones, smaller volcanic rocks around 2 to 5 tons each. The sarsens form the outer circle and inner horseshoe, some topped with lintels, while the bluestones create smaller circles and arcs within. At its peak, Stonehenge had about 80 stones, though only 43 remain upright today. Nearby lies the heel stone, aligned with the summer solstice sunrise, and the avenue, a 2-mile processional path to the River Avon. This isn't just a pile of rocks, it's a precisely engineered monument, built by people with no metal tools, no wheels, and no written language. How did they do it and why? That's the heart of Stonehenge's ancient mystery. Construction began around 3100 BCE, during the late Neolithic period, when Britain's people were farmers living in small communities. The first phase was a circular ditch and bank, 360 feet wide, with 56 pits called Aubrey holes, possibly holding wooden posts or cremated remains. By 2500 BCE, the sarsens and bluestones were erected, hauled from distant quarries. The sarsens likely came from Marlborough Downs, 20 miles away, while the bluestones originated in Wales's Preseli Hills, 140 miles west. Moving these stones was a Herculean feat. Archaeologists estimate teams of 100 to 200 people used sledges, rollers, and rafts, dragging each sarsen over months. The bluestones, some believe, were transported by sea and river, a journey fraught with danger. Raising the stones required digging deep pits, using counterweights, and leveraging them upright, a process so precise it suggests advanced knowledge of engineering and geometry. This effort, spanning generations, hints at a purpose beyond the practical, a supernatural drive that united a people. Who built Stonehenge? The Beaker people, named for their distinctive pottery, are prime candidates, arriving in Britain around 2500 BCE with new technologies. But earlier Neolithic tribes likely started the site, their culture shrouded in mystery. No written records exist, only artifacts like flint tools, animal bones, and burials. The builders were skilled, communal, and deeply spiritual, as evidenced by nearby sites like Avebury and Silbury Hill, part of a sacred landscape. Stonehenge wasn't isolated, it was a hub, drawing people from across Britain, perhaps Europe, for rituals or gatherings. Pig bones found on site, dated to 2500 BCE, came from as far as Scotland, suggesting pilgrims or feasts. This wasn't a village project, it was a monumental effort, a true crime-like puzzle of a lost society's ambition. What was Stonehenge for? Theories abound, each blending science and speculation. The astronomical theory is the most grounded. Stonehenge aligns with celestial events. The heel stone marks the summer solstice sunrise, when light pierces the monument's heart, while the winter solstice sunset aligns with the trilithons. Other stones track lunar cycles, suggesting a calendar for planting or rituals. In 1965, astronomer Gerald Hawkins called Stonehenge a Neolithic computer, mapping stars with uncanny precision. Modern studies, like those by archaeoastronomer Clive Ruggles, confirm these alignments, but was it purely a tool or a sacred observatory? The effort to haul stones hundreds of miles hints at a deeper, supernatural purpose, appealing to fans of unsolved mysteries who love cosmic riddles. Another theory casts Stonehenge as a religious temple. Cremated remains, found in the Aubrey holes and surrounding barrows, date to 3000 to 2500 BC, with over 60 individuals identified. These weren't random burial skulls, show signs of elite status or sacrifice, suggesting a place of ancestor worship or offerings. The avenue's path to the Avon implies processions, perhaps for funerals or solstice rites. In 2008, archaeologists Mike Parker Pearson and Ramila Sanina proposed Stonehenge as a domain of the dead, linked to the nearby wooden circle at Dangton Walls, the domain of the living. Feasts at Dangton, with thousands of animal bones, contrasts with Stonehenge's solemnity, painting a picture of a spiritual hub. For true crime fans, the idea of human sacrifice so unproven adds a chilling edge, a paranormal whisper of blood on the stones. A healing theory, proposed by Timothy Darville and Jeff Wainwright in 2008, ties Stonehenge to the bluestone's supposed mystical properties. Welsh folklore calls these stones magical, and chemical analysis shows some were quarried from Carn Godog, a site linked to healing springs. Pilgrims may have sought cures, touching the stones or drinking water from the site. Skeletons nearby show signs of illness or injury, like a man with a crushed skull buried circa 2300 BCE. This theory explains the bluestone's arduous journey but not the sarsens or alignments, leaving room for supernatural speculation. Young listeners raised on BuzzFeed Unsolved love this blend of history and mysticism, imagining a prehistoric lord. The paranormal angle is irresistible. Legends paint Stonehenge as a druidic temple, though Druids, a Celtic priesthood, emerged 2,000 years later. Roman accounts and 17th-century antiquarians like John Aubrey linked it to Druids, spawning tales of rituals under moonlight. Modern neo-pagans hold solstice ceremonies, claiming Stonehenge channels earth energies or ley lines mystical grids connecting sacred sites. Some believe it's a portal built with lost technologies or alien aid, like theories about the pyramids. The ancient aliens idea, popularized by Eric von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods 1968, suggests extraterrestrials guided the builders, explaining the stone's precision. No evidence supports this, but the monument's scale fuels wonder, hooking sci-fi fans who see Stonehenge as a cosmic mystery. A darker theory whispers of sacrifice or punishment. Burials like the Amesbury Archer, a man interred near Stonehenge circa 2300 BCE with rich grave goods, suggest elite rituals, but others, with trauma marks, hint at executions. A 2018 study found 10 skulls with blunt force injuries, possibly ceremonial killings. The true crime vibe, violence in a sacred space, grips listeners, evoking parallels to Mayan altars or Viking blood rites. Yet the lack of mass graves tempers this, leaving sacrifice as a chilling possibility, not fact. The supernatural aura, amplified by local folklore of ghosts and stone spirits, keeps Stonehenge haunting. Modern science has unraveled some secrets. Radiocarbon dating pins construction phases, while laser scans reveal tool marks and carvings, like a dagger etched on a sarsen. In 2020, tests confirmed the sarsen's Marlborough origin, and a 2021 study suggested Stonehenge was a single project, not piecemeal, implying a unified vision. Excavations at Dangton Walls uncovered homes for 4,000 workers, showing the scale of labor. Yet mysteries persist. Why blue stones from Wales? How were lintels fitted so precisely? Why abandon the site by 1500 BCE? UNESCO's 1986 designation as a World Heritage Site underscores its value. But no dig has cracked its purpose. The 2013 Visitor Center with replica huts draws 1.5 million tourists yearly, while solstice gatherings, blending paganism and tourism, keep Stonehenge alive. Skeptics argue Stonehenge is overhyped, its mystery a product of our ignorance. It could be a status symbol, like a Neolithic cathedral, built to flex power, not commune with gods. The astronomical alignments might be coincidental, and the bluestone's journey a trade flex, not a spiritual quest. But this ignores the monument's scale: decades of labor, thousands of workers, stones from afar. Practicality alone doesn't explain such devotion, leaving room for paranormal theories. The lack of records, unlike Egypt's hieroglyphs, makes Stonehenge a blank slate, an unsolved history that invites speculation. What was Stonehenge? A calendar, temple, hospital, or portal? The truth likely blends the multifunctional site, sacred yet practical, like medieval churches. Its builders, driven by faith or fear, created a monument that outlasted their world, a true story of human ingenuity and mystery. For every solstice sunrise, Stonehenge whispers of a time when the supernatural was real, when stones held power and the stars guided lives. It's an ancient mystery that endures, a paranormal puzzle that challenges our past and ignites our imagination. Why does Stonehenge fascinate us? It's more than archaeology, it's a bridge to the unknown, a true crime saga of a civilization lost to time. The idea of a people pouring their souls into stone resonates with young listeners, scrolling Reddit or binging true crime podcasts. Stonehenge is a canvas for our dreams of gods, aliens, or ancestors, its silence louder than any answer. It stands as a reminder that some truths are too old to unearth, yet too powerful to ignore. So, what do you make of Stonehenge? Was it a celestial clock, a temple of blood and bone, a healing shrine, or a supernatural gateway? Did its builders worship stars, spirits, or something we can't fathom? This ancient mystery, a true story of unsolved history and paranormal whispers, remains one of humanity's greatest enigmas. It's a testament to the power of the past, where stones hold secrets we may never unlock. I want to hear your theories. Drop them in the comments. What do you believe Stonehenge was for? Do you lean toward science, sacrifice, or the supernatural? Have you heard a legend I missed? If you're hooked on ancient mysteries, paranormal puzzles, and true crime like I am, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got more chilling tales coming, stories of lost worlds, hauntings, and enigmas that will keep you up at night. If you enjoyed this dive into Stonehenge, give it a like and share it with a friend who loves a good unsolved history. Until next time, keep chasing the shadows of the past, because in the stones of Stonehenge, the truth is waiting, silent and eternal. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown.